Hi guys! So this is going to be your forecast for the sign of Taurus. I've already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down. We're going to flip them over together and see what's in store for your week. But I have changed the format a little bit, so we're going to be looking at a person this time rather than a situation. So this person can be you, Taurus, and if it is you, this is going to give us some insight, on, well, you're going to know first of all, that it's you, and we're going to talk about strategies on like what you can do with your situation. If this is someone else, then this is going to give you insight in that person, so you can know how to best deal with that person. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be, the first position is going to be the position of the head. So this is like front brain, what they're thinking, what they're strategizing, front brain stuff. So we have the Seven of Swords here to start. Okay, let me hold that up a little closer so you can see it. The Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is always the lying, cheating, and scheming card. So this person is got that on their brain, and that is coupled with the Oracle card of the Nut. So this is like scheming away, like coming up with a harebrained scheme. This is like, it almost feels like a get-rich scheme, but not even that, because this is like brand new. It's like coming up with a plan, okay? This is coming up with a new plan. We're going to find out for what. So let's keep going. In the position of the back, okay, this is like what just recently happened, or what's lingering around us in our energetic field. What's going on around us? So I've got the Four of Swords, which is a card for rest, taking a time out, and that's coupled with the Oracle card of the Staff. Upside down, that's also taking a time out, because we're not doing anything. The Staff is action, but upside down, it's inaction, okay? It's really like a lack of activity, coupled with rest. Like, geez, what have you been doing? Have you been in a coma, Taurus? Because that's what it kind of feels like. You've been in a coma for, like, however long. We'll see. Alright, so in the position of the heart here, this is how you feel in the moment. It kind of is probably going to give us some insight into what it is that you are currently scheming here. So let's see what's in your heart. So I have the Three of Cups, okay? So what's in your heart is commiseration, friends, fun, just having a good time, celebration, like getting together, like I was saying, seeing your friends. Coupled with the Oracle card of the Moon, it's kind of like we want to make like a regular habit of seeing people. We don't want to like just see them and have it, be over. Just see them on the holidays. Just see them on their birthdays, okay? With the Moon here, this is like cycles, right? Like, the Moon, it's full every month, so and it's like full new. It's like, a repeating cycle. And so this is talking about our repeating cycles with regards to our friendships. So what we want is like someone that we can keep going back to, like a friend who, a friend or friends or a group of friends, right? This isn't even necessarily one. This could be a group of people, like a small group, who we can keep going back to on a routine basis. Maybe you're thinking about doing a book club. This feels very like a club-ish, like I really want to do this every week, meet every week, that sort of a thing here. And I think that's what we're scheming on. It's like, I'm really coming up with a plan here on how I can make this happen. I'm scheming a plan on how I can make like this weekly gathering happen. Because, and here's why, because we're tired of resting. We're tired of being in a coma. Alright. So position of the hand. This is going to be what we're actually doing. These might be the things we're thinking about, what we want, and what's happened. This is what we're actually doing about it. So I've got the Lovers here, Taurus. So I feel like this is... Oh, wait a second. So this is coupled with the Oracle card of the Tower. But the Tower here is upside down. So the Oracle Tower upside down is much like the Tower in the Tarot card, right side up, which is to say big fallout, which is to say unexpected earthquakes, okay? So I feel like you might be dealing with here, Taurus, some unexpected earthquakes in the love department, in the love sector. I'm not sure what this has to do with this scheme here. it could be here, Taurus, that we're dealing with fallout from love, okay? And we're trying to scheme a way to have friendship in the meantime. It's like we want a regular friend here because we're dealing with some like terrible or with like a situation that is just so unexpected or distressing that that, you know, we just need someone. We need someone to like touch base with on a regular basis. It could be that this love situation here, this big fallout, has to do with this long-standing period of being in a coma here, like being like really doing nothing. But like now it's like we're really facing something to do with, or this person, right? This, again, this doesn't have to be you, Taurus. This could just be someone you're tied to, right? So, you know, like I'm saying, this person, it's like they've been like asleep and they're ready to like get up, but they still have something they're dealing with, like some sort of like nasty relationship issue that has been lingering or that they haven't been dealing with. And that's why they're like really trying to scheme like a friendly base. Like, I feel like this person might need support. Let's keep going. So this is the position of the foot, alright? The position of the foot is where this is all kind of like leading to, or where this person's actions is sort of leading them towards. So in the foot, I have the High Priestess coupled with the actual foot. Okay, so the foot in the foot position is like really moving forward. It's like making progress, making strides, okay? And with the High Priestess, that's doing it in secret. That's doing it quietly, in the background. We're not telling anyone about it. Interesting. I'm gonna have to clarify a lot of these positions. This is a slightly strange reading here because we have like basically two different things going on, I feel. So let's go back to the very beginning, and I want to like do each of these positions one by one and get a couple clarifiers. So let's look at the mind, okay? The sketchy, the planning. What are we planning exactly? See, my guess is that we're planning what's in our heart, right? If this is what we want, then that's what we're planning. Let's see if that's the case. Because looking at this position here, it could be that we're planning something to do with this fallout now. So let's look. And I almost want to start there because that's the part that makes the least sense. The ear up, sorry, not the ear. The mask upside down. A new image. So we're trying to scheme a way to get a new, to have like a new image. A new image. Okay. New persona. And it involves like a new group of people. Or a group of people. I didn't even ask for anything, but Scorpio popped out, so upside down though. Maybe we've shunned these people before. Scorpio upside down. Okay. Let's keep going. Because honestly, I'm going to have to skip. I got to look at this. This is really sticking out to me as just too weird. This whole like relationship fallout, these relationship earthquakes that we're now like facing, seem like out of place here for the rest of these cards. So I need to look at that. Let's look at the lovers, please, for my Tauruses. Let's look at the lovers, please, for my Tauruses. Talking about the lovers. Again, this could be vice versa. Could very well be that you are the person on the other side of this relationship, right? And you're dealing with someone who's been in a coma. Oh dear. Sorry, a card just like flew out. So the bread came out. Upside down. This is not getting what you need. This is not getting enough. Okay? And that's the situation that we're dealing with. Someone didn't get enough, or hadn't been getting enough, hasn't been getting enough. distance. Someone's distant and not giving. Someone hasn't been receiving enough because the other person is distant. This is the dynamic. Now, that's come to a head, okay, and that's what this person's dealing with, but that's why it's come to a head. It's a dynamic of one person doesn't get enough and the other person's distant, okay? And now there's like a major issue with that that's come up. Major issue. I feel like the queen, the feminine energy, is the one that's making a big issue out of it. So now I have Taurus in the 9. So Taurus, obviously your card here. Yeah. It's like slow to change. We're not even slow to change, but slow to learn. Slow to learn. I don't know why that came up, but let's keep going. Okay. I want to look at this. So what does this person want? What does this person want in their heart? I think they just want a regular friend. They want a confidant. They want somebody they can rely on and talk to on a regular basis. Okay, that's what this person is kind of looking for right now while they're dealing with this other situation. Because I don't think this is a 3, right? This isn't. I think this is a third party, right? So this is like we want like a friend. This is what we want. Oh, somebody that we can talk about our plans with, talk about what we want, talk about our true desires, and talk about where we want to like take the future. Just somebody that we can touch base with. This is what this person is looking for. Again, this could be you, Taurus. And I don't think that... like I'm saying, it's not this person. It's not this, like, this bad relationship situation or fallout that's happened, okay, or is happening. We're talking about the next week here too, Taurus, so this could be manifesting in the next week for you. So beware of that, okay? That this relationship fallout could manifest while you're really planning out this, like... planning out your strategy on, you know, making new friends, this drama like pops up. You know, it could be that this drama pops up. It could be that it's happening right now too. All right, so let's look at the coma really quick and just see what this is all about. This is like doing nothing, sleeping. This is a coma. Tell me about the 4 of Swords, please, for my Tauruses. Tell me about the 4 of Swords here. Scorpio. An unpleasant time of rest. I feel like the Hangman should have popped out here because this is what this feels like. Scorpio. I think it's like it was a time of inactivity, but it was like it wasn't good. It wasn't fun. Again, I'm picking up like a slight Hangman energy. It wasn't fun, and it hurt. Like, doing nothing hurt. That's what I'm getting here. Is doing nothing was painful, but we thought it was what we had to do. Seems very much tied to this situation here. Very much tied to this bad relationship fallout drama that's now happening or has manifested. As I said, is happening, has manifested. Jupiter popped out. And when I say popped, I mean this is poppin', okay? Because that is the appropriate word to use for this. This is like poppin', or Jupiter. That's kind of what Jupiter does, and that's what this situation is doing here. All right, so the final card I want to draw is these 2 here. So this is the secretive action. This is moving forward and taking big strides in secret, okay? And it, you know, doing things in secret makes a lot of sense if you're talking about the 7 of Swords, Because the Seven of Swords is sketchy, underhanded, which isn't all bad. Sometimes we have to do things in secret for a good reason, I guess, but that is the energy of this card. So it is slightly underhanded, manipulative, you know, that sort of thing. Not all bad. You can take it on either side of the spectrum, but that's kind of like how it feels like. There's a lot of secretiveness. That's what it is. There's a lot of secretiveness here. Tell me about the High Priestess. 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 You know, the other thing I'm getting from this card here, too, is like who we hang out with, who we associate with, right? Who is our group, the group that we hang out with? Who's our, like, you know, our tribe, okay? That's what I'm getting here, too, is like I want to be with my tribe. But at the same time, I'm kind of like really plotting it very stealthily, doing it really quietly too. I'm going to continue to do it quietly, okay? Hope that's not getting annoying, me shoving those cards really quickly in your face. Alright. Anything else about this High Priestess? Anything else about this High Priestess? Okay.